through this episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all my fellow Goan friends, we've come to that moment. In the special episode of the Sight, Sound and Voices of Goa, we are celebrating the heart of Goan music, Lorna. And I'm honored and humbled to be right here, sitting on the same couch with Lorna Cordero. Is that right for me to say? Lorna, I tell you, I'm humbled. Thank you for being on this episode with us right here for our Goa viewers.
Thank you too.
Lorna, everybody around, every Goan, every person who considers himself Goan sings a popular Lorna song. Yeah? So today we are here to celebrate it. Before we actually go into what the current holds for you, let me take you back down so many years ago. You always spent most of your life in Bombay.
Bombay, yeah. We're based in Bombay.
So is it like most of the Bombay, when they come to Goa, they feel that life is too slow here? Did you ever experience that?
Yes, life is too slow here.
So what's the life, what was the time like for you, Lorna? You grew up in Bombay with a strong Goan influence?
Not exactly.
No.
Not with a strong Goan influence.
So you were typically like the Mumbai cut?
Mumbai cuts, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So how did it all turn around where you have become that icon of Goan music? How did it all turn up? Which was that changing moment, Lorna?
Basically,
your influence from
yes, I like singing.
Okay.
That was my passion.
Excellent.
Yeah, and in school also I used to do a lot of singing, and then afterwards gradually I got into singing for parties, freelancing, singing for weddings, and then my ambition was, I always told my mother that if ever I got into singing and would sing, I would like to sing only for Chris Perry.
Look at that. Yeah. And this was when you were very, very...
Yes, I was young. I must have been only around 14. I started singing at the age of 14.
Lorna, you are one of 6 members of the family, right?
Yes.
3 brothers and 3 sisters. And were they all musically inclined?
Musically inclined, all.
Okay.
Also, my sister, who's after me, is also a singer, who's now based in Croatia.
Croatia?
She is in Croatia.
Splendid.
Yeah.
So then you went through, of course there were ups and downs which everybody goes through, but who was your inspiration? You say Chris Perry, was he the influence in your music career? What kind of music did you listen to a lot?
That was, of course, I never thought that I didn't dream that I would ever sing Konkani. I was never. I was basically an English singer only. When I started off with Chris Perry, I've sung for all the nightclubs.
All right, okay. What would be that genre of music at that time? Jazz?
Jazz. It was jazz.
Okay.
I was basically singing jazz numbers, doing jazz numbers. I used to do pop songs also.
But any particular...
Basically, yeah.
Any particular favorites?
Favorite was Ella Fitzgerald.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then let's sweep this whole music career to this whole Goan fame that you have now created.
The credit goes to Chris Perry because it was he who got me into this.
Splendid.
He was my mentor. It is Chris Perry who got me into this Konkani world and Konkani singing. The credit goes to him.
So when did you first meet him, Nana?
It was in the 60s.
Okay.
60s, 70s. I was with him for 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
So it was on one occasion or through the grapevine you all got to know each other because through the music scene?
Yeah, he was actually wanting a singer. And I was singing for another group. Okay. And the name of that group was Raymond Albuquerque and his quintet. My first singing was at the Bandra Fair.
Really?
In Mumbai. Yeah.
And this would be...
And it was a big hit over there when I sang for the Wigwam. The hit number was Underneath the Mango Tree.
Oh, really?
And basically Chris Perry he needed a singer. So somebody told him that there is a girl by name of Lorna who has made a very big hit in Bandra with this one song. So that very night he came to my place.
And the rest is history, isn't it?
Yes.
Lorna, of course, I'm going to take time now. Everybody knows of Lorna as a singer. But when Lorna is not singing, what does she like? What do you usually do, Lorna?
Like any other woman would do at home.
Yeah? Do you spend your time reading? Do you like traveling?
I like traveling a lot.
Really?
And my passion is, of course, singing. But first is, I like his cleanliness, cleaning.
Really?
My hobby.
So you go around...
Yes. I want a home to be very clean.
Spick and span.
Spick and span. Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
So where has your escapades taken you? Which is your favorite destination that you would like to visit time and again, Lorna, when traveling is concerned?
One place now that I would like to go to is the States. US. I have been to UK.
Okay.
I did a show there in London. Then Paris, Canada, Portugal and back.
Okay.
And then of course Gulf.
This is going to put the Goans in a spot. Because I firmly believe that the love that you get from people from around the world is far stronger than the people of Goa. And I'm going to put them in a spot. Because internationally, people crave for your music. Is that because they don't have enough of Konkani? Or how have you experienced it when you traveled abroad? Where people appreciation is concerned.
I was appreciated very much when I performed in UK.
Okay.
For that matter, even in Canada, Paris, Portugal. But the tremendous thing was in UK. Yeah. I went there only to do one show, but I landed up doing two. Then I went to the countryside, Swindon. I performed there. I did two shows there. I did one show in Paris, one in Canada, and one in Portugal.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Splendid.
Gulf Tour I have done. You can say I've finished singing. I've sung all over in Gulf.
Yeah. Lorna, there are, series after series of your songs. And I know this may not be fair to ask you, but which would you consider a song dearest to you? Which
Dearest to me, to my heart is Sopona.
Really? Towards the end of this program, can I request you just to have few lines of it for our viewers? Towards the end.
To sing Sopona?
Yeah. Just a little bit. But before we get to that, Lorna,
yes.
I know this is, I would say, not the end of Lorna. You have many, many more years to come, right?
Yes.
Is there something that you've not done which you are going to do and all of us people can wait and listen? Is there plenty more songs that's going to come from Lorna?
Yes.
So the best is yet to come?
Yes, best is yet to come, yes.
Very good.
Very true.
You've travelled to Goa on holidays mostly.
Mostly,
right?
yeah.
So when in Goa...
When we were young.
So what was it like when you travelled to Goa? Were you always singing or you just like normal people coming from Bombay?
Yeah, just coming from Bombay, coming on a holiday, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that was when we were in school.
Cool.
Our parents would bring us. Yeah.
Okay. Lorna, do you play any instruments as well?
No instruments.
And you...
I don't play any instrument. I don't write music. I don't read music. I don't play any instrument. All that I go by is ear. And the God-given voice. I owe it to Him. Yes.
That's ultimately all talent.
I'm indebted to Him actually.
Sure.
What voice, this God-given voice, I'm indebted to Him.
Lorna, a lot of young adults look at you as an inspirational figure.
Right.
If today we were to tell them something, what would your advice be to young boys and girls who want to pursue this as a career? You've gone through the ups and downs. Yes. What advice would you give them?
A lot of hard work goes into to be something. You've got to do a lot of homework, a lot of practice, riyaz.
Yes.
To become something good, a good singer. For that matter, any talent requires a lot of hard work. It just doesn't come and it's not given on a platter to you. You see, you have got to do a lot of hard work.
When you look back at the years, are you glad that you've taken music as a career? Would you have ever thought about it? Damn, I shouldn't have done this.
No, not at all. No regrets.
No regrets at all.
No regrets at all. This is where I belong. Strictly is to sing.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Lorna, a lot of people have commented on our show about the nightingale that you are. You are the heart of Goan music. Is there something that you'd like to tell them? For they really feel emotionally bonded to your music. What would you have to say to them?
In fact, I'm very much sort of indebted to them. I'm grateful to them for all the support, the warmth, the adulation that they have given me. Today, if Lorna is on stage, it's because of them, the fans, my fans.
And I tell you, you've got them by the millions all over the world, Lorna.
I am really, God bless them all, really.
Splendid. With these wonderful words, I am, terribly honored to be here, sitting next to you, which is a dream come true. Lorna, thank you very much for being on Goa 365, a channel that aims to bring about a slice of Goa to people's balcony. And today we are honored to have you in our midst. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Before we can say goodbye to you, it's time for that quick impromptu rendition of your favorite song. So come on, Lorna, please.
Che nato di sietolo I gorge c'adara il mio dolo Padri stolan am Amcheat Bantolo Ekoramso Zadolo Resperace Nisteli Tuje kushik di mierasteli No shibantle sukaninduk sosteli Mogan autuja lasteli Hitlok hoşetodis Padris Antolomis Koshen botelin di totstokis Cintun sogle subokta Tisto vegit youk ontrekta Cantar corunye saiba tukat santa Sopon korezang aumakta.
I tell you. Lorna, please allow me to do this.
Oh my God.
But thank you very much for giving us this. So
Thank you.
this is something that would go down in history, Lorna. Thank you very much, and God bless you for everything that you've done for Goa and for Goan music.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the very best. Yeah. So with this, I'd like to conclude today's program of Sights, Sounds and Voices of Goa. I tell you, this is what we want to achieve. We want to bring Goa to you, and today God has blessed us with Lorna in our midst. This is the Sights, Sounds and Voices of Goa.